I would like to quickly go over the game Whack Gophers. So Whack Gophers game is up here, so I'm gonna go ahead and click on that just to show you. Some people may not be aware, but I do want to go over this because when I give out my 20 Gophers every day, I often don't get any back. There are actually some people that I work with and work with kind of closely have never given me a single gopher, not once. And then maybe one or two people have only given a handful. Um, and that kind of confuses me because I give them gophers every single day. And I can look at it and see they use my gophers every day. So they come in and play the game. They do not ignore it, but they just choose to not give me gophers back. And I don't understand that. Some of it might be because they don't know how it works. Now, as you can see over here, I'm hovering my mouse by where it says free gophers. By the way, these up here can hold up to 20 gems. I try not to pull the gems out unless I need them, so I try to let those fill up. And you get 20 each a day. And if you don't want to, you can save. As long as you come in here, you can save them and get 20. So you have 40 the next day, and then you have 60 the day after that. As long as you come in and check it. If you don't come in and check it, if you just leave your computer off for a day, it won't keep adding 20 to it. You have to come in and at least look. Now I'm going to go to free gophers. This is where you get your gophers. Now if a lot of people, just to save time, I did this at the very beginning of the game before I understood how it worked. I would just come in here, I'd hit free gophers and hit receive all. I would recommend you never ever do that. That's a bad idea. Go through and it has all these names, and you scroll through the names, and you see, okay, here's this Annabella. I hit send because maybe over here it says it's lit up. It says she sent me one, so I send her one and I receive one. I can do that 20 times. I go through the whole list. And I do that for all 20. I see, okay, who gave me one? I give them one back. Then if anybody gives me any more during the day, I write it down in a little notepad so I can make sure I give them one the next day. The other thing is, when you give gophers, you need to do it at the beginning of the day or as early as possible. If you give your 20 gophers out at 11:59 at night, that is very, very bad because they erase. They do not at 12 o'clock. All the gophers you gave are gone. So if someone else, whoever you gave it to, didn't come in and claim their gopher within the last 30 seconds or whatever, your gopher never came through. So that's one other reason I say that some people have never sent me a gopher. They may send gophers every day. Maybe they send them at 11:45 or 11:46. Because if I look up here at the time, right now it is 11:45. So if they send me gophers at 11:46, I'll never see them. So I do check it late, but I don't necessarily check it the very last minute. So if you get good idea to send your gophers out. The 20 you get, try to send them out as early as you can, whether it be right after reset or maybe it be 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock in the morning, 5 o'clock in the afternoon. Something 5 o'clock in the afternoon is perfectly fine. I just think the last few minutes of the day that's too late. If you want to send gophers out at 11:40, wait till the next day and send them out at 12:05. Not right before reset. That's a bad idea. So I go through this. I go through my list, and let's see. I think I've used all my send today. So if I hit send, it's going to say you can only send 20. But if Calisandra, she's in my alliance. So, what happened? There we go. Okay, I just dropped my keyboard and then my screen changed. Oh, okay. So Hellscream's also. He sent me. Oh no, I'm sorry. He didn't send me. I sent him. He's one of the ones I sent a gopher to, but he did not send one back. So, But the thing to note is when you click on someone, this Cerberell, if I click on him and send him a Gopher, then if I click to go to the next page, go to page 2, if I go back to Cerberell, if I send him a Gopher too quick, like if I just go bam and then move on real quick, it'll erase. Don't scroll through pages quickly. The best way to do it is to click on Cerberell, say send, then wait a second, go to the next page, then go back and say, okay, did I send to Cerberell? Because if you move too quick and then move back, you'll see the computer will think you never sent the Gopher. So that's another reason why it could say that you never sent Gophers, but maybe you do every day, but maybe you go through your list too fast. And if you go through it too fast, it won't work. You need to wait a second. The other thing is about the Gophers. When you get the Gophers and they pop up, there's some Gophers that wear hats. There's one that wears like a red hat, I think. That's the hardest one to get. It's called a Super Gopher. But the thing to know is that when you see a Gopher that has a red hat, you have to hit it in the head twice. And you get 30 points, but you also get a gem bag. But you have to hit it twice. Then there's another Gopher that wears like a silver bucket on his head, I think. I think it said, I'm not sure about this, that you're supposed to hit it 3 times, but I think that if you just hit it twice, it will work. But I'm not sure about that. And it gives you 80 points, which is more. I think it also gives you a gem bag, but it stays up a long time. The red hat ones they're very short. So you have to, if you see one with a red hat, you better get there quick and hit it twice. Okay, I think we're done with this thing, and thank you for listening. Okay.